prehistoric and ancient human societies, almost everything they teach us about the ancient history is wrong. Origin of men, civilizations and pyramids. Homo sapiens sapiens is not a result of the evolution, and biologists will never find a missing link, because the intelligent man is product of genetic engineering. Sumerians are not the beginning of the civilized men, but rather beginning of another cycle of humanity. And finally, original pyramids, most superior and oldest, were made by advanced builders who knew energy, astronomy and construction better than we do. In order to understand the ancient monuments, we need to view them through three realms: physical, energy and spiritual. Our scientific instruments are simply not enough to explain the purpose of oldest pyramids. For example, mainstream scientists, archaeologists, historians and anthropologists are often main obstacle for scientific progress. Gap between physical and spiritual science is to be bridged if we want to get fully understanding of the past. 1,200-ton stone block in Baalbek, Lebanon needs explanation. Who was able to shape, move and install 4 times bigger blocks than our 21st century capabilities? Yanagani megalithic monuments Japan do belong to the previous cycle of humanity. They are undeniable proof, on the bottom of the Pacific floor, 80 meters below the ocean level, that advanced culture lived in the area more than 12,000 years ago, before huge quantities of ice melted and caused Pacific level to rise for 80 meters. Machu Picchu, Peru tells the story of 4 distinctive civilizations and different construction styles, first civilization being the most advanced. At the same time, all the history books make up story of Incas being the builders of royal retreat in the recent times. New dating of Peruvian, Mexican, Chinese and Egyptian pyramids will take us back much before recognized history and known rulers. Oldest Chinese and Egyptian pyramids are much superior to those made later, as unsuccessful replicas. Older are built from granite and sandstone blocks. More recent ones are much smaller, built from bricks and mud. Traces of more advanced beings are everywhere around us. In the meantime, mainstream scientists try to fit those monuments into their time coordinates, falsifying the truth. 200 Cahokia pyramids show astronomical knowledge of the builders who moved several million tons of construction materials, and who knew the difference between cosmic and magnetic north. Mind world is an example of the knowledge of universe. Our solar system circles Milky Way, and that 26,000-year cycle-long count calendar affect all living life on our planet. Anasazi, ancestors of Pueblo Indians, didn't need alphabet or physical communication means to recognize danger in different dimensions coming from the depth of universe. As long as they stay within the box, mainstream archaeologists will never be able to explain tooling and logistic needed to build stone heads on Easter Islands, shape granite blocks of a Calpana pyramid complex in Bolivia, or create chambers of Giza pyramids. Stone spheres of western Mexico, southern Costa Rica, Easter Island or 20 locations in remote Bosnia-Herzegovina are obvious proof of understanding and manipulating of shapes and energy in the distant past. On top of all that, discovery of the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids is telling us that we don't know our planet. We might go to the moon temporarily, until threatened, but we still need to explore our Mother Earth. More secrets wait to be uncovered and, with the ancient knowledge, help us reach our balance back. Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids. Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids represents the biggest complex of pyramidal structures in the world. It consists of Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday with its height of over 220 meters, is bigger than Cheops Pyramid, Bosnian Pyramid of the Moon 190 meters, Pyramid of Bosnian Dragon 90 meters, Temple of Mother Earth and Pyramid of Love. Pyramids of Sunday, Moon and Dragon form perfect equilateral triangle with 2.170 meters distance between their tops. All pyramids are oriented toward the cosmic north. 55 leading scientists from 13 countries concluded during First International Scientific Conference on Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids in August 2008 that Bosnian pyramids are archaeological phenomenon and further scientific investigation is needed. Georadar and thermal analysis confirmed existence of passageways and chambers inside the pyramids. Sample analysis of rectangular blocks from the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday at institutes for materials in Bosnia, Italy and France have confirmed that they were man-made as concrete blocks of exceptional quality. According to the radiocarbon datings Poland, 2011 and petrological analysis Bosnia, 2006 pyramids are built over 10.000 years ago. Underground labyrinth is tens of kilometers long and consists of passageways, chambers and artificial lakes. Anthropologist Drive C. Samir Osmanagic established a hypothesis about the pyramids and underground tunnels' existence in April 2005 and started investigation. Non-profit Archaeological Park, Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday Foundation was established in 2006 and continued research. Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids has become a most active archaeological site in the world and attracts tens of thousands of tourists every year in Visokovo, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Near the city of Visokovo, 30 kilometers north of capital Sarajevo, Bosnia-Herzegovina, scientists have discovered the first European pyramids. Numerous layers of evidence and recent international verification have proven that the Mount Vysočika represents an ancient colossal structure with a readily recognizable pyramid shape. Dr. Prof. Nabi M.A. Swalim stated after his recent visit, the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday is the largest pyramid ever witnessed. It is an amazing structure of great importance for the entire world. Visoko Valley contains total of 5 pyramidal structures. They all have readily recognizable pyramid shape, because of visually symmetric geometry, precise orientation in all 4 cardinal directions, geosedimentary composition of evidence from the ground, analysis of satellite images, analysis of satellite thermal images, which suggests the characteristics of artificial construction complex of underground tunnels, Raven Vysočika Pljevica Krstak, peculiar fluvial erosive geomorphology observed on the Vysočika hill, characteristic resonance of Vysočika undershelling during the last war, symmetric terraces on a high-resolution geodesic elevation map. The significance of the Bosnian pyramid discoveries. In April 2005 I first traveled to the town of Visokovo, 20 miles northwest from Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia-Herzegovina. My attention was caught by 2 regularly shaped hills, which I later named the Bosnian Pyramids of the Sunday and Moon. For thousands of years locals have considered those hills to be natural phenomena, because they were covered by soil and vegetation. However, when I first saw their triangular faces, obvious corners and orientation toward the cardinal points, I knew that they had to be constructed by a force other than nature. Since I had been investigating pyramids for decades, I knew that the pyramids found in China, Mexico, Guatemala and El Salvador had the same type of soil and vegetation coverage. In 2005 work was begun on this project and construction companies and geologists were paid out of my pocket to do core drilling and geomorphological. We then announced to the world, at the press conference, that the first pyramids in Europe had been discovered. Shortly thereafter we established the non-profit archaeological park, Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday Foundation, and since that time the pyramid investigations in Bosnia have become the world's largest interdisciplinary archaeological project. We have spent over 340,000 man-hours in archaeological excavation, sample testing and radiocarbon dating in the period from 2005 to 2011. We determined that the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids consists of 5 pyramids discovered to date, which I named the Bosnian Pyramids of the Sunday, Moon, Dragon, Mother Earth and Love. The site also includes a tumulus complex and a huge underground labyrinth. This discovery is historic and changes the knowledge of the early history of Europe for several reasons. These are the first pyramids discovered in Europe. The site includes the largest pyramid structure in the world, the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday, with its height of over 220 meters, is much higher than the Great Pyramid of Egypt, 147 meters. The Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday has, according to the Bosnian Institute for Geodesy, the most precise orientation towards cosmic north with the error of 0 degrees, minutes and 12 seconds. The Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday is completely covered by rectangular concrete blocks. The properties of the concrete, including extreme hardness up to 133 MPa and low water absorption around 1%, are, according to the scientific institutions in Bosnia, Italy and France, far superior to modern concrete materials. The pyramids are covered by soil which is, according to the State Institute for Agropedology, approx 12,000 years old. Radiocarbon dating from the paved terrace on Bosnian Pyramid of the Moon, performed by Institute of Physics of Silesian Institute of Technology from Gliwice, Poland, confirmed that terrace was built 10.350 years ago plus 50 years. These findings confirm that the Bosnian pyramids are also the oldest known pyramids on the planet. Beneath the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids there is an extensive underground tunnel and chamber network, which runs for a total of more than 10 miles. Ceramic sculptures have been discovered in the underground labyrinth with a mass of up to 20,000 pounds, which makes them the largest found so far from the ancient world. The list of the wonders in Bosnian archaeology does not end here. In the vicinity, we discovered the tallest tumulus in the world, 61 meter high. Its nearest competitor, Silbury Hill in England, is 60 meters high. The Bosnian tumulus consists of 2-layer megalithic terraces, clay layers and artificial concrete layers. A team of physicists detected an energy beam coming through the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sunday. The radius of the beam is 4.5 meters with a frequency of 28 kHz. The beam is continuous and its strength grows as it moves up and away from the pyramid. This phenomenon contradicts the known laws of physics and technology. This is the first proof of non-Hertzian technology on the planet. It seems that the pyramid builders created a perpetual motion machine a long time ago, and this energy machine is still working. In the underground labyrinth, in 2010, we discovered 3 chambers and a small blue lake. Energy screening shows that the ionization level is 43 times higher than the average concentration outside, which makes the underground chambers into healing rooms. Further electromagnetic detection in 2011 confirmed that levels of negative radiation through the Hartmann, Curie and Schneider grids are equal to 0 in the tunnels. There was no technical radiation from power lines and or other technology found in the tunnels, and no cosmic radioactivity. Ceramic sculptures are positioned over the underground water flows and the negative energy is transformed into positive. All of these experiments point to the underground labyrinth as one of the most secure underground constructions in the world, and this makes it an ideal place for the body's rejuvenation and regeneration. 200 years of Egyptology has not produced a satisfactory answer to the question of what the real purpose was for the oldest and most superior pyramids. In only 6 years, our research in Bosnia has applied interdisciplinary scientific methods to look at this complex through the physical, energetic and spiritual dimensions. We have had pioneering results, which affects the entire sphere of knowledge and pyramid science. Our history is changing with each new discovery. Perhaps by changing our beginnings, or learning to better understand our beginnings, we can also change our present and our future for the better.